Well, if you look at the discussion on how to achieve your emission reductions, one of the crucial aspects is energy savings. I mean, using less energy is you don't have to import, you don't have to invest in alternatives, and as people you don't have to pay for it. So using less energy is key, and one of the most important sectors there to have energy savings is in the building sector. So therefore the proposal of going for a 3% renovation, I think it's more important to spread that to all the buildings, because now it's a 3% in public buildings only. And we know public buildings is not the majority of all the buildings. So it's a nice step, 3% in public buildings, but the next step is really clear. We need to have such a renovation rate for all the buildings. The climate argument is still there, but what is very clear is that the debate in Brussels is moving because of the economic argument. More and more countries, more and more companies realize, hey, it's good for our economic situation to invest in climate policies. So the old-fashioned argument, it's ecology versus economy, we're way beyond that. It is economy and ecology working in the same direction, and that is a green economy for the future, which is good for industry, but it's also good for our own houses because we have to pay less for energy. That's all what we want, right? Well, what I think is important is that the debate on energy savings is becoming more prominent. I mean, the old-fashioned industry is having their lobby efforts all over to not do anything on climate legislation. Then there is a new voice, the new industry asking for renewables, it's there. But on energy savings, it's still a bit, there's not so much industry asking for that. And therefore I think it's very important to get all those people working on energy savings, working on renovation, are combined, and that this voice is heard more and more in Europe, because we need the voice here in Brussels that renovation of housing is not only approving our climate targets, but it's also delivering a new economy which is in our all interest. So it's good for the climate and good for the economy, and we need people, voices to tell that story on energy savings, on renovation here in Brussels.